Hey guys, welcome back to the Emerald Graves. I know I said we're gonna go to the new zone, but a observant audience member noticed that I never went inside Chateau d'Anter. That's because I saw the door here earlier in the playthrough, and then I just kind of moved on because I was like, well, a quest doesn't currently tell me to go there, and logically in my head I'm like, well, quests tell me to go everywhere, so surely a quest is going to send me here anyway, so I'll just wait for that quest to show up. As far as I can tell, I basically finished the zone, and that quest never showed up, so I guess I'll just check it out for curiosity's sake. And then we'll move on to the new zone, depending on how long this goes.
Impressive place.
And quiet. Looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
Welcome to the abandoned chateau, where I would very much like to find a torch, because it is very dark in here. Painting of Val Royale. Oh, that's neato. It's weird that there's just a... It's unusual to see just a subtitle hanging out there. Oh, it's one of those ones where you just look at them. Which, funnily enough, I have pretty much only seen in Val Royale, that weird form of waypoint. So what are we gonna find in here? Any baddies or just some Ooh. Did that torch just light up right in front of me? Manette on la bœuf. Can I light my torch? I cannot. I was really hoping I could. So I'd like to make it a little brighter in here. Yanette Ante, matriarch of the House of Odiante. I'm just gonna do my first attempt at pronouncing that stuff and just accept it. Locked from the other side, so we're going the other way for sure. What are we gonna find? That light lit itself up, right? Oh yeah, that's happening for sure.
More light. How cheery.
So you may have guessed I just basically brought my 3 least used characters along just to try to get dialogue out of them. So Varric, Dorian, and Iron Bull. I figured specifically the least used of each of the 3 classes is what I'm getting at. Really, most of my warriors are used less than anyone else. A torn diary. A torn diary page. It's not fair. I want to go outside. I can hear the guests downstairs. Another party. There's always another party. Mother and father brought me a present to make me feel better. They're just trying to shut me up. Cook's scared of me. She still calls me my sweets, but she's scared. Still, she hasn't told father and mother. She's afraid of me more than she likes them. I don't think Cook likes herself much either these days. I have a new friend now. She understands me. She'll help me make things fair again. So what's going on here? Immediately I think of the movie Frozen, where like someone's being locked away because they have special powers, because there's certainly something strange happening here with the magically lighting torches. But what's the equivalent of Frozen in this game? People don't just magically get magic power. Oh, actually, no, that's true. People do. People have literal magic powers and get locked away, just like in Frozen. They're called, apostates. So could there be an apostate mage in here? And if so, are they just an apostate that has poor control of their power? Or maybe great control of their power? Or could they be possessed by a demon? Could this be another demon situation? Because that's one of the first things I think of when I see weird stuff happening. Welcome to the gallery. Oh, there's corpses. That's always a great sign, you know.
Clothes, I'd say these men were looters.
So, trespassing ends well here.
This is where if I was role-playing... If I was adequately role-playing in like a D&D game, rather than playing a relatively completionist version of a RPG video game, I would probably just leave immediately. But that's because when I play tabletop RPGs, I'm super cautious and careful and realistic in my expectations. Where in a video game, I'm more detached because I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen? I die? Oh, well then I'll just respawn. Let's try it again. But in those games, you die instantly. General Mathot and Dodenter, feared by the Dog Lords. So just a whole lot of paintings that I admittedly don't care a whole lot about. Ooh, Varric, see if you can open this. Clearly they're trying to funnel me upstairs, but let's see what I can find if I go somewhere else first. You can do it, Varric. Okay. I'm gonna go down this hallway real quick just to see if there's any chimes, but like on my when I ping the area. Oh, Varric can open this one too. Why not? I don't see a reason not to. I'm just gonna run around though. He can go ahead and open the door on his own. Search. When the compass pulses hit. Why? What? It just sort of started doing that again recently.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
Every now and then the game just decides, you know what I should do? Teach him how to do stuff that he's been doing for like 200 hours now in this long-ass game. Maybe he forgot how to press that button that he's been pressing non-stop for like the last 100 hours. Where am I searching? Is it this pedestal? This drinking fountain? Nope, into the water. Oh, there's a note. Sketch 1 of Chateau d'Anter's interior. Some sort of hallway with a statue in it with a weird semicircle, an incomplete circle behind it, like a crescent moon.
What was that?
Is this are there gonna be spooky, scary skeletons around here? So we have a large fountain area. I guess I'll continue clockwise. See what doors I can open.
Want me to handle that?
Looks like Vera can open it. Try to get my other characters out of the way. Vasti can pick some radish vine in the meantime. It's about efficiency, multitasking. Can you open it? I can't see anything. This looks kind of spooky. Servants' quarters. Anything around? What have we accomplished by coming in here? There's a statue. Oh, things are lighting up. What do I make of this? There's a left door, center door. Is there a right door? Oh, there's an enemy. I'm gonna avoid that for a moment. Let's go left to right. I assume it is a good way to... Oh, that door's open. That's a little spooky, scary skeletons. Let's see. Where does this take me? The gallery. Where am I right now? The door's open, but I don't think I've been through here, have I? Oh. The dog... Feared by the dog lords. Here's these doors that are open. I don't think that was open a second ago, was it? Are these doors opening behind me, or am I not... Or did I lose track of something? I'll fully accept the idea that I could have gotten turned around. Was there another door in there in this area? Dead ends? Yeah. Okay. We'll try the center door first. I mean, next. Success. Oh, lighting up. I mean, I'm glad for the ghost light effect. It's not as good as just being fully lit in the first place as far as filming an episode goes, but at least it's lighting up in here at all. So I'm not just running around in the dark the whole time and trying to show you guys that. So nothing around really. What's the monster? There's a corpse. Can I aggro it? Come here. Pay attention to me. He's leaving? I think I'm just gonna go kill it. It's out in the open. Might as well go after it before things get weird. Sorry, this is inappropriate. I'm being a bad house guest. But you're not alive anymore, so that's cool. Oh, Dorian, you don't need to create copies of him. There's no one else here to fight. Why would this place be creepy? It's just abandoned, and all the fire sources are self-lighting, and there was just a corpse walking around. These aren't creepy things. Oh, I think there's another corpse. I saw another one on the map. What is gonna happen here? I have no idea where this is all going. We have more bodies. A door we could open. Before opening a new door, let's just take a look around the area I already have access to. More doors I could open. We have a painting. Oh, lots of paintings. And everything's lighting up real nicely. That guy looks very mischievous. A staircase that takes me to another area, I assume? Like a second floor? Is that what's gonna happen? No. Where's the doorway? There's a doorway on the map. Maybe it just means that... Maybe that's somewhere else. Oh, it's just... I think it just means that... Oh, these are stairs to another floor is what it's talking about. What's this say? Chateau d'Anter. What exactly happened in the long, abandoned Chateau d'Anter is a bit of a mystery. Perhaps exploring its darkest corners will uncover some truth or treasures. Gain access to the grand balcony. Gain access to the grand balcony. That's all it says. I'm gonna go back to the main level and try to be thorough here. I kind of skipped on this a second ago in my head, but yeah, looking at the map will give me a better idea of where I have and haven't been. So there's still more places to check out. I'm gonna check out whatever I can down here before I move to the next area. Another corpse? I'll be fine. Hey buddy, you wanna pay attention to me? Just gonna become temporarily invincible while you get your damage boost. Don't mind me, just gonna wail on you. There we go. I forget sometimes how fun it can be to play as Vasti. I just like to mix it up. But I'm admittedly using a party of characters I have very little experience with, so I'm kind of avoiding controlling them because they have strange and foreign moves. Where am I? This is new, right? Yeah, this is new. There's a ballroom, a raised floor for dancing in a setting that is meant for presentation. so that everyone can see what's happening. A stage, but in the middle of the room. Hopefully, can this place light up, please? Because I can't see anything right now. So we're in the ballroom. See what else I can find. Getting more lights. And I'm jumping over stuff instead of looting it. Oh, that X button. Life Ward Amulet. More stuff to sell. Ooh. What do we have here? A torn diary. A torn diary page. I had to make myself breakfast this morning. It wasn't very good. When I saw Mother and Father, I couldn't stop crying. I don't know what to do. My friend says there's a way to be less lonely. She says not to be afraid. There are other games we can try, and I will feel better. Okay, so yeah, I think we're talking about an apostate mage being raised in a rich household, and being possessed or manipulated by a demon, which led to whatever happened here. I find it interesting that the corpses running around don't seem very interested in combat. Like, they're not actively aggroing on me, they mostly just wander around. Makes me feel bad for fighting them at all. What's that over here? There's something picking up on my chime. I can't see it. I can't see the silhouette though. Maybe it's upstairs. Second floor. A little bit of embrium. Might as well pick their garden. They're not going to be using it again. I think that's about all we're going to find on this floor though. Oh, there's a doorway over here that's still black on the map, so I haven't explored this yet. Take a quick look-see. No need for Varric on this door. Oop, is that going to be a journal? Yes, another thing to read. A cook's diary. Oh, we get to hear from the cook that's all suspicious and uneasy. Pages tucked under a servant's mattress. Daniel noticed my unease and has been pestering me with questions about the girl. I told the dreaded child to see to her duties and mind her own business, but at this rate she's going to start prying and something will have to be done about her. Daniel's not a bad sort, even if she's a bit lazy. It'll be a pity to have to tell Lord Danter that she's being troublesome. Maybe I could just have the child fired. She knows her letters and numbers. There are any number of places that would take her. It's not too late for her. I wish it weren't too late for me and the others. I must go tend to my poor sweets. I hope today will be a good day. So this person is resigned to whatever's going on here, but wants to fire whoever's working under her so that she can be safe and escape this place before she gets stuck here. Because they seem to fully expect themselves to die, is how I'm reading that. This map seems pretty complete. Take a quick look over here. Over on my left here, there's a chamber that I haven't fully filled in. It's just because I didn't walk over here. Yep, that's just that. Okay, so now, oh wait, there's a room over here I haven't checked out. And then after this, we'll be able to go upstairs because that's it. Oh, cool. It's one of Solus's little friends. There we go. I could tell from just the silhouette. I'm so used to seeing that vaguely globe-looking thing, like a school globe. Hello, friend. Don't mind me. Just gonna put you out of your misery. There you go. Good for you. It's actually kind of nice going into combat because every time we enter combat, it means that everyone's going to. You can suddenly see your surroundings because everyone's using all these bright colored spells everywhere. Oh, that's what the surroundings look like. I couldn't tell a second ago. So what's upstairs? The antechamber. That reminds me of the fact that I need to play Antechamber. It's on my list. That's the tough thing about doing a Let's Play channel, especially if it's long games, which is what I do a lot, as seen in this game, Jesus Christ, is that it's always easier to add games to your list of games you want to play than it is to finish the games you're already playing so that you can start them. The ballroom. There's some sort of monster. There he is. Hello, friend. Just come on over here. Let's just get this out of the way before you start being a nuisance. I just use Payback Strike as an opening attack. That is not how you play as a warrior, just for further reference, future reference. Don't open a fight with Payback Strike. The entire point is that you get a damage modifier from having already been hit. Am I still... Okay, it still counts as me being on this floor. Alright, so we have another monster. I wonder if they just filled this place with corpses just so it would be less boring to walk around. Like, oh, you know what this empty place needs? Combat! There we go. Just break up all that tension that we're building. Lord knows we don't want just to have atmosphere. Although the fact that it's just one at a time and they're isolated is actually pretty freaky. Because you're used to fighting groups of enemies and organized enemies, and even the undead attack in groups normally, but these guys, there's just sort of one every now and then. and it gives you a feeling that they're just sort of lost. They feel like the hollows you encounter early on in Dark Souls games. There's a whole broken area over there. I probably want to get over there. There's probably an item I can get. Not from here, though. But it makes me think of the first level of every Souls game, of every Dark Souls and Demon Souls type game, where you just see hollows just standing around. They're not organized. They don't know what they're doing, and they're just going to get their shit wrecked when you show up. It's sort of a tutorial thing, but it's also like, here's a way of handling the fact that, ooh, I can hop off this. Let's go check out what I can access from here. Mosaic piece. Yeah. But like, part of being hollowed in those games, though, is that you lose your sense of identity and your sense of purpose more than anything. And that's what they feel like, is they feel like they don't have purpose. I'm gonna hurt myself. Good thing I have so much armor. Oh wait, no, switch to another. Ah, I was too slow. That would have been the smart thing to do, is just to be faster about it and switch to another character really quickly. Because then I wouldn't have gotten stuck here. Oh well. Just gotta use these stairs again. I'm digging the look of how dark this place is. I just wish there was a few more light sources, just so it would look better. This is very... Oh, it's a dragon. I didn't even notice that at first. There's a giant dragon hanging from the ceiling. That looks like a real dragon too. Like, not... I don't think that's a statue necessarily. And we have our first... Oh, we have a question mark and our first quest giver. There's a floating box over there. Things are getting weird. Alright, let's work on trying to find what the source of this quest that's in the area. What can I find here? There's also... Oh, that's the balcony they want me to gain access to. I'll avoid for now, just to see what else I can find in the room. Lord Danter's Beast. Impressive. Most certainly a fake, but of superior quality. I'd rather hang a handsome piece than something unappealing. Lord Danter to Lady Mondir on the aesthetic appeal of the fine, authentic beast purchased in Valreal. They're talking about the dragon hanging out in the middle of the room. Little hint of explanation for the dragon's cool, but I was kind of more interested in the explanation of what's going on. A few more hints, perhaps. Looks like straight ahead is an area that I've not filled in on the map. Oh, that's because it's the dragon area. So I think what I'm going to do here... Wait, I might not be able to. Maybe we'll take a look and just find out. I'd like to fill in more of the area on the map before I investigate directly the balcony they're clearly shepherding me towards. Just seems like a logical way to proceed, because that seems like the big finale, the big central focus of this area. And I'd like to see what else this place has to offer first. And I keep switching to Dorian because he keeps using the spell that makes people, that makes a copy of them that fights for us at the end of a fight. And that's just sort of unnecessary when we're only fighting one at a time, so I keep switching to him to uncast it so I could potentially loot him or just not have someone following us around all day. So when I jumped out of that window, this is roughly where I was. I'm just going to continue forward through the area this time without jumping out the window and see what we find. Oh, I did it again. I just opened another fight with payback strike again for no good reason when it has no purpose here. What do we have here? Whoa. So that's one of the I gave Iron Bull all the offensive spells. I mean, skills at the beginning, so like that's one of his crazy ones we established early on the Storm Coast, is that he does the crazy long-distance spell, and he still has it. He hasn't evolved that much since we last used him. A torn diary page. I showed them. We had such fun, we did. Dancing and partying until everyone fell down. It was glorious, the best party ever. Father and Mother went to their room when we were done. Mother was crying. She was so happy. I held out the present. It made me better. Just like they said. I have not left the house. I'm still scared of what's on the other side of the door, but maybe I'll go out tomorrow. I don't see a child around, so I'm looking for a child's body, basically representing if this person ever died, or if they just left. So far, it looks like a lot like the Red Cliff Castle scenario from Dragon Age Origins. I'm actually forgetting names a little bit here, but he was trying to have a celebration and having a good time, and he was using a demon to possess his family. So it was really, it's like, look how much fun we're having, and everyone's basically just marionettes, like, help us, we can't control anything we're doing right now. And that was just not okay. That was some dark stuff. Another note. An apology. A hastily written note left on a guest room table. Ma chérie Colette. I am very sorry, but we must depart sooner than anticipated. Night terrors seized my husband. We will not remain a moment longer. Honestly, I don't know what he's thinking rushing out of here so rudely. I hope you will forgive me for not conveying my regrets in person, but due to the late hour, we decided not to be a bother. I'm sure you understand. Je t'embrasse, and I don't know. I'm just gonna skip before I try too hard on that name. So here's the question. Did that guy get spooked by all the stuff going on around here and wisely escape? And they just sort of covered it up as being like, oh no, night terrors, what do we do? Or like, oh no, we're sick, I guess we're gonna have to go home. When really it's like, oh, run for your lives, man. Or did the child that's doing everything scare them away on purpose? Who knows? Ooh, there's a lot of notes around here. From the Canticle of Thernodies, an illuminated copy of the Chant of Light. A few of the passages have been bookmarked. In secret they worked magic upon magic, all their power and all their vanity. They turned against the veil until at last it gave way. Above them a river of light, before them the throne of heaven, waiting beneath their feet the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. Canticle of Thernodies 823. What kind of stuff do we have around? Oh, we definitely have a chime. I'm picking up something in the area that I don't think is one of the codex entries, but something more noteworthy. It's probably just on the other side of that wall. Gonna go ahead and loot real quick. Yeah, I'll just leave it. They're all white items. I do not need them. You're calling to me, chime. Where is it? Oh, we're on top of the stairs now. The stairs I saw at the very beginning. This is where they were leading. Where is this thing leading me to? What? Did it go away? No, it's back. It must only load when I'm on this floor. Maybe I have to be on this floor, but over here? What's gonna happen over here? By the way, this is one of the longest distance chimes I've ever seen. Is it this statue? It is. Move it. What's gonna happen? Oh, a note. Sketch 2 of Chateau d'Anter's interior. A head. Okay. Is this some kind of puzzle? I am not sure. First I need to find the pieces before I can solve the puzzle. It is dark in here, by the way. Okay. A little bit of loot. I'll take the money. At the very least. They just keep throwing so much white garbage at me. There's just not much reason for the game to even have that much white quality items. Like, are they really expecting people to want them? So if I open that door, it'll take me out to the balcony. I'm gonna keep putting that off for now. So there's definitely more stuff to do around here, from what I've seen. Such as knocking this guy on his ass. Lols. I don't want to alarm you, sir, but you're dumb. And I'm beating your face off with a sword. Should have really avoided becoming a weird zombie person. That would have been a better life choice. Is not doing whatever got you here. I give good advice. You're welcome. What do I have here? No. I keep checking just in case it's money or something. The Antivan Kiss, Volume 1. An excerpt from the first volume of a popular romance serial known for frivolity and excess. Would they truly notice so brief an absence? He murmured softly. He kept his back to her, his eyes on the painting, as though she did not excite the slightest of interest. Would it be so very brief? She returned. The corner of his mouth twitched in a smile. A small triumph that served to quicken her pulse, make her mindful of her own countenance. The garden, he murmured softly, and walked away, without a glance in her direction. Her journey to the hedge maze was uneventful, though her heart yet quickened. At last he pulled her into a dark alcove. So serene, that smirk of yours, he murmured in her ear. Let me see you smile. Slowly, he pulled the ribbon that bound her mask. They're gonna make out, and then they're gonna fuck, and then, oh my god, there's so many things. Of gods and doubt. Forgive me. I claimed belief once, swore with tears in my eyes that Our Lady was the light, and through her blessing I knew the Maker. But I cannot brook the division between what I have tried to know and what I cannot ignore. Is the Maker less silent than the profane elven pantheon, or the old gods of Tevinter? And what of archdemons that are not silent at all? We have real ongoing strife, all of us, every people and creed, that we each blame on the heretical actions of others, and yet if any one of our truths was truth, that blame would be impossible. It is not just that these claims of divinity cannot coexist, it is that no other claims could be made if any one of those worshipped were ever truly God. I am shamed my faith cannot withstand so pedestrian an argument. All I have learned in my time here is fear. Initiate Michaela Chavez, go as you must, as must we all, but know that the only thing worse than a faith broken is a faith untested. Correspondence and teachings of Mother Havara, Valrael Archive. That's gotta be a tough situation, is that there's people who believe in certain religious concepts, but then oftentimes they're surrounded by people who will not tolerate their questions, which just leads to them not being able to expand their own understanding and understand themselves as a result. Did I loot this already? I don't remember. Yeah, I did. I probably did. Still more wow, they keep spawning new skeletons. I don't think there's a limited number. I think one just shows up after X number of seconds after you kill whatever one's in the area. Superstitions. A book of superstitions. Several of the pages have been bookmarked. How to prevent magic formation in the earliest stages. Should mage blood run through your line, no matter how distant the relation, avoid conceiving in winter. While with child, sleep with dried embryum beneath your pillow to ensure good health. Infants and most small children will show no signs of magic. However, you can purge the body of unwanted elements before they take hold. Place leeches on each of the child's limbs. When done, burn the leeches, and be sure to inhale the smoke. Afterwards, wrap the child's limbs in cloth blessed by a chantry sister. A child showing signs of magic may be submerged in water until their breath is nearly lost. If magic is still weak within them, it will die before the child. Should the trouble persist beyond reason, certain talismans may surpass the child's skill.
What fine reading material. There are more books on magic and how to contain it. And every single one is filled with superstitious nonsense.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. That's essentially the torture of children because you're afraid that they might be a mage, which is, on top of being a form of prejudice, is just child abuse and potential murder. You know, fun topics. Secret reading. Pages of a letter have been hidden inside a copy of the Antivan Kiss Volume 2. The box seems unassuming, but I'm told it works as intended. There's an enchantment to it. It attracted power before. If you want more details, we talk more coin. There are risks in asking too many questions. I doubt you care so long as it helps with your little problem. I'll expect my fee in due course. 1 second, I just realized I don't have the freaking quest marked. Just might as well just have it listed on the corner. There we go. So, sounds like this whole place must have been under some kind of watch if they needed to have secret correspondence of some kind. And so at that point my assumption would be they were probably under the power of the spirits or demon or whatever that's possessing the child. I'm going on assumption still here, of course. And if that's the case, if it's anything like it was at Redcliffe, the demon immediately pretty much takes control of the situation. And so you'd have to have secret conversations in order to be able to pass any information and communicate with each other if you're acting against it. And so now we're finding secret notes inside of these documents. Among other things, it rewards the player for actually checking out that, oh god damn it, they keep spawning more corpses. Get out of here, I'm trying to read. There's more things to read and you're just like showing up and stuff. You're just being rude now. No one wants to deal with your bullshit. There we go. There's at least one more book around here. There it is. I wonder if this one will have a secret note in it too. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, it's a new song. 19 out of 21, we're making progress. The Girl in the Red Crossing. Too long I have traveled, soon I'll see her smiling. The girl in Red Crossing I'm longing to see. Oh, I know she is there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. I've dreamed of the kiss I stole neath the arbor, I've dreamed of the promise neath the cold ash tree. Oh, I know she is there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. One last stream to cross, one last hill to wander, until I reach the love I'm longing to see. Oh, I know she is there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. Running through the streets, only silence follows, elven arrows sunk into the old ash tree. Oh, I know she is there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. Ruby on the green, petals lost and drifting, take her to his side, Adraste, hear my plea. I found her lying there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. Not surprisingly, this folk song originates from the Red Crossing region, although it is known in various parts of Orlais. While clearly inspired by the events of the Exalted March of the Dales, it is unknown whether the narrator of the eponymous girl are based on actual figures or representative of an overall losses suffered at the Red Crossing. From Religion Musical Tradition by Sister Rosette, published by University of Orlais. So it seems to be the finale of our little library area, and we didn't get no more hidden notes, but still, I've certainly gotten my interest piqued about what's going to be going on with this this mysterious box they use, which I assume they used as some sort of attempt to suppress the actions of the mage in the family, which they clearly have literature that they have for the purpose of learning how to suppress magic capabilities, which is gross in its own ways. As a brief moment, I'm going to go into my weapons, go into some of these terrible-looking white quality items, and just destroy a handful of them. Just because if I get any cool loot, 50 and 60 range damage stabs I know are terrible. That's probably enough. Just because if I get any cool loot at the end of this, I don't want to have to try to open space for it. Alright, here goes nothing. We're going to find out what's on this balcony. And Resident Evil Revelations 2 is installed, apparently. Balcony key required. Oh god, I need a balcony key. Can I just beat it open? Hit! No, that's not successful. Okay. So I can't go through here without a balcony key. Question at that point is, let's see, we have an exclamation point over there. But I can't reach that without going on the balcony, I don't think. Anything in the area? No, just open doors. I don't think I can walk along this ridge over here. Part of me wonders if I could just run along this, but it doesn't seem entirely realistic. So I'm going to go with no. I'm going to run around to the opposite side. Because if this one didn't work, maybe I'll be able to use the opposite. Oh, obviously. What's going on here is I should be looking at the, let's see here. Related codexes. The Chateau courtyard. Oh, that was here too? So we have a statue. Oh, sketch 1 is the interior sketch 1 is this weird statue. There's a courtyard sketch of this weird bird. Secret reading. Talking about the square, and we have a head. Oh, is that a painting? It's probably a painting of like someone's profile. So maybe I need to interact with these objects? Perhaps? But who knows where they are? This does seem like a puzzle type of situation. These two statues seem like they could be... Hang on a second, let's deal with this guy. The two statues I saw right there look a lot like the, what I was seeing in the codex entry. Let's take a look-see. Journal. Related codex. Where is it? There we go. So these two guys, I think it's the two statues I'm looking at right now, but by a fire with a head to the profile. So there's no fire and head, but we're close, I think, as far as like the appearance goes. What about behind it? Oh, something's chiming. Oh, what am I missing here? I didn't know there was something in here. I think oh, that's it. That's the head. Okay. So now I can move it and find something behind it. Sketch 3 of the interior. Some sort of line in front of the dragon. Okay, well I definitely remember the dragon. So okay, I understand. So earlier when I moved that tiny statue and got a note from under it, that was the first clue. I just found it because I happened to be walking through the room at the time, and I chimed and I saw it. But that was also me solving one of the sketches. And now I've found the second sketch by going there. And I know where the third one is, because how do you miss the dragon? So, this dragon must be pointed at some kind of lion? Somewhere around here? Oh, is it right here? There it is. And under that we have something? Maybe a balcony key? Huh. What just happened? I saw something was moving over here. Or at least I had the sound of something moving. I don't know if I saw the part of the screen where something was moving. Was it around here? I don't know if I know what just happened. Huh. Was it downstairs? Let's try to look downstairs from here. The dance floor looks normal still. And I think that room was already open. Maybe I missed something? Like maybe when I review the footage I'll see it, but I could have sworn... Yeah, I still need the key. Alright, I'm gonna explore for a little bit, I think, because I think I need to... Maybe the related codex says something. Oh, the courtyard. No, I already found the courtyard, never mind, I think. The box seems assuming, but I told that it works as it's intended. There's an enchantment to it, and it attracted power before. If you want more details, we talk more coin. There are risks in asking too many questions. I doubt you care, so long as it helps with your little problem. I expect my fee in due course. So yeah, this courtyard, I found the note that was in the water. I'm pretty sure I did the statue thing. I definitely did this one. Yeah, I think... I just need to find what would happen from me twisting that thing. It might be downstairs. Oh, that looks... I see something glowing down there. Let's just go for a jump! That was very... Oh, shit, that's just the device I used earlier, isn't it? Oh, enemies. There's like a whole horde of enemies. I really wish I could see right now. Oh well. Does the horde of enemies mean something? The fact that there's so many of them right now? That must mean we must have made progress of some kind, right? I'm genuinely uncertain. I might have to... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to wander around for a little while and just try to find what happened, because I'm not seeing... If that cutscene was supposed to show me something, I totally missed it, because when I was looking at the screen, it looked like nothing was moving, but I was hearing a mechanical sound. So I'll try to check that vague direction and see if I can find anything interactive after this fight. And... I don't know, maybe it's one of these statues. Maybe I'll try to interact with the statues in a second here. But first I have to take these guys out. Is there another one? Is he in the room? Yeah, there he is. Hey, buddy. Buddy, I'm invincible temporarily, so good luck with that, you tiny corpse man. There we go. It's hard to do payback strike if you won't just hit me. Why are there so many of them? This is getting silly. Oh, there we go. It's the tail. Oh, yeah, the tail has a note and a key on it. Okay. A reminder. A shakily written note. There is no one left to remind me. I can't trust the thoughts in my head. Some of them are hers, but these are mine. Key to the balcony. Do not use. It won't make you better. They lied. She lied. So it sounds like that was probably from the kid, and they probably realized what has gone wrong. So we'll find out what we get from this this balcony box that's protected from this key. I'm guessing things haven't gone so well. It'd be funny if it was like, no, we warned you so many times not to do this. What are you doing? And then like your reward is finally like, yeah, you kind of sort of lost skill points permanently. Whoops. Like instead of all those things that give me bonus to resistance, it'd be like, no, you lost resistance, you dummy. You shouldn't have been dumb. I told you not to go in there. It's cursed and shit. Why'd you keep going? So they're spawning an ungodly amount of undead because they know that I'm about to be done with this zone. Are they? God damn it. I keep wanting to get out of fighting before I open the door so that I can heal up the party and stuff like that, but they keep reinitiating fights over and over again. Come on, guys. Everyone over here. Whole party. Everyone safe? Okay. We'll use a quick opportunity to heal up the party. And we'll go in that door that you guys can't see for shit, right? I can't see it either, honestly. Alright. What's going to be out here? We have 2 corpses. No big deal. 3 corpses. No big deal whatsoever. A door. That's a question mark for some reason. And the mysterious box. Oh, wow. We're in slow... It's spinning. That's weird, right? I feel like that's weird. Like we're in tactical mode where everyone stands perfectly still. That box is still spinning. That's how magical it is. Surprise! All right, let's go pick a fight. Hey everybody, you having a good old time? Having a good old demon-y time? Slaying demons and shit? Nice to see you. Nice to meet you too. Oh, I'm so glad everyone's fine. Bye. Hey friend, take a seat. Yeah, get a load off. It's fine. You deserve it. You've earned it with all of your long waiting and hanging out here for some reason for too long. Go ahead and open this door just because I can now. It just leads me back outside though. So yeah, what's gonna happen when I touch this box? Seems like a bad idea. Let's do it. Touchy touchy. Oh, 10 Whoa, 10 gunning. That's not a minor buff. 10 cunning is a huge stat boost to just get permanently. Uh-oh. Well, that looks like a fight. I'll go check that out in a minute. I'm gonna go up here first, because I think I can I go up here, or do I need a key? Varric can open it, I think. That's crazy, though. Just a passive gain of 10 cunning, just like that. That's a major buff. Alright, back to Vasti. Tank goes first. I'm sure we'll be fine. And you read... Oh, a mosaic piece. Am I about to finish one? Oh, 11 out of 12. You make me sad, game. I felt so close. I felt like I might have finally accomplished something. I think I've genuinely made it this far without ever finishing a mosaic. I'll take the gold. I don't need another white quality item to pick up. I'll take... Oh, schematic. Hell yeah, I'll take a schematic. And then I'll scream for no reason, because I'm a boss, apparently. Money, 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 money. Superb ring of... Yes, 10% stagger. That's pretty neat. That's way better than all the white quality items in the area. Yeah, it's a valuable. I'll sell it. What's this last note? This last secret note I could have missed. Lord Dante's journal. The journal entry is dated 927 Dragon. That Circle Templar is demanding another payment. Greedy bastard, taking advantage of us all these years because we want to preserve our good family name. He promised to silence the mage once he returned to his circle, but that doesn't protect us from the Templar. I wonder though, was it enough? No, the mage was strong. Even I could sense it. It was terrifying. There was no way the child could break through. She doesn't even have training. So long as she stays inside, everything will be alright. No one will ever know. So yeah, they completely locked away their child because of their magical talents, and probably did borderline torture acts on them in attempts to remove their magical characteristics. So I probably want to hop down one of these areas. Wait, what? I'm getting a lock? It says locked. I assume it's just glitched and hasn't realized that I've already opened this door, because I assume that's what the lock is. So is there any item down there? I guess we'll check. Yeah, let's just see what happens. No immediate hint of an item in the area. Let's go pick a fight. Hey buddy, what level are you? A level 15? This sounds like a fun time to start popping our cooldowns, because why not? Dorian... Wait, what does I'm sorry, hang on a second here. I have to remind myself what some of these fucking characters can do. Dorian, what is your super? Oh. It, increases the speed of the entire party. That sounds comically powerful. And, Varric... I know what Varric does. Varric makes it so that he, let's see, Bull, bonus attack speed, rampage damage. Why not? I don't take Bull out very often. Let's just start triggering crazy abilities right now. Bull, go into frenzy mode, have fun. Dorian, make us all super fast. That'll be funsies. And then I'll switch to Varric to manually control him, so I can be able, like, activate this mode, and then just start spamming things. Blammy! Duplicate long shot. Look how many long shots we got. Isn't that cray-cray? Is this fight already over? In slow-mo? I may have won already. Oh no, oh nope, the arcane horror teleported. Oh no, he was teleporting while we were in slow-mo, so he was stuck being non-existent the whole time. And this camera angle is glorious, by the way. Well, that was fun. That was not an adequate way of using your supers, but it's fun to just start triggering everything at once. And I just did a long-distance attack against someone that was 2 feet away from me. That is not how you do high amounts of damage. Just When you guys play this game, don't play it the way I do. I'm a dum-dum. And also, there's too much freaking grass on my screen right now. And the bull's dead, but that's to be expected because he's stupid. His entire tree is basically about killing himself. Reavers are weird. Go down! It's probably oh. The big boss of the area, and he's been necromanced, so he's not disappearing. Let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. Oh!
I believe we've put the worst of it to rest. Perhaps now this place will be as quiet as it seemed.
I wish they would wait until after the fight to do their casual dialogue. Maybe this guy randomly spawned and he wasn't supposed to be here. Alright, we'll check the body. It feels like they may have dropped a purple. Oh, there's a purple. Oh, an amulet of power for Cole. Awesome, because it's a spirit area. That's cool. So this was all worth it. And 50% cooldown modifier. That's great for someone... Oh, I filled up again, apparently. Well, I'm going to want to grab some of this stuff, so let's get rid of some of our dumb white items we don't care about. Right now, Vivian uses a cooldown amulet because her main power is just her ridiculous capability for not having a cooldown all the time. And so what I do is I also stack additional cooldown reducing items on her, so that on top of the fact that she spams an ability to reduce her cooldown, she also gets bonus cooldown just in general from her. Like, she has skills, she has a skill that does it, and she has equipment that does it. So it just means she can just use abilities like every 2 seconds all the time, just rapid fire. And that makes her super effective. So I'll probably give that to her. And we get a skill point for Cole, which is good. I wonder, it'd be fun if the game told me, because I don't know how else to keep track of it. It'd be good if the game told me at the end, like, there were this many amulets of power in the entire game, and you found this many of them. I would like to think that I find all of them, but there's no way to know for sure. Let's see. We've completed the quest, so at this point, it's just a matter of going for the front door. I don't think anything else will happen, but we'll keep it running. But anyway, like always, guys, thanks for watching. This has been a fun little side journey. I thought I was done with the zone, but there was a whole new area to check through, and I'm happy someone reminded me to check it out. And I'll see you guys next time. The Silver Knight. The question has always fascinated me. What happened to Sir Brandis, the Silver Helm? Lord Demetrius, the only champion killed, died before the victory, but both Sister Amity and Brandis survived. Amity established the Chantry. History is filled with her name, yet Brandis disappears from his story after his confrontation with the last Emerald Knight. I took it upon myself to unravel this mystery. I learned that there are tales even the Dalish do not know. In lost verses of a song, painstakingly unearthed, I found the answer to my question. Who could bear the weight of a people destroyed by his land? Lord Avery of Mortesmard? 939 Dragon. The song follows. Bright silver were his helm and chain, bright silver on his horse's rein. He rode upon the golden plain, the brave and comely knight. The elves stood fast, their banners high. They would not flee, they would not fly, though knowing that they would surely die, the last of Dalish might. He met them on the golden field, the fate of elven kind now sealed. In mercy urged them all to yield. He sorrowed for their plight. But prideful were the Dalish kin, their vengeful hearts could not give in. With raging cry and dreadful grin, they struck against the light. Beneath the red and fading sun, the elven stand was swift undone, till they were vanquished all but one, defiant in her right. Her brothers on the field lay slain, he would not see her die in vain. In grief cried, yield to her again, that good and gentle knight. He could not strike, his shield dropped low, she lifted sword against her foe. They did not see her far-off bow, its arrow loosed in flight. A sharpened thorn, a searing brand, a shot the elf could not withstand. The sword fell lifeless from her hand, with drops of crimson bright. He said no word, he made no sound, but caught her, falling to the ground, her dark hair flowing all unbound, a veil of as black as night. And up around him came the call that celebrated Dalish fall. The cry of victory came from all except the Silver Knight. The glimmer of his helm and chain, now dull with dark and bloody stain, he looked and saw upon the plain the dying elven light. elf sword in hand, heart filled with woe, no one would ever see him go, but with a solemn prayer spoke low, he vanquished into night. They saw he rode on easterly, the sword he placed beneath a tree, and there remained on bended knee the grave and mournful night. That was actually like a good story. Like front to back, it was a sort of a well-told story, but man, that rhyming scheme very much felt like, I will not eat green eggs and ham, I will not eat them, Sam I am. Like, just like the most like weirdly forced, awkward rhymes. Like something, I don't know, something about the rhyming scheme felt like this like elementary school type of thing. But the story is really striking, so that's nice. Nice little piece of history here.